Good morning, pure structure traders. Today is September 27th, 2021. Today we'll be going over S&P 500, gold, and also oil. I'll be giving you some of the major levels on S&P. Wendy will be going over some of the minor levels, and then we will go over gold and oil for you guys as well. So again, if you guys do like these videos, please go ahead and smash that like button. If you are not subscribed to the channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe. Any questions you guys got, feel free to pop them in here on YouTube. We would love to get back to you guys. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into it. So for S&P 500, we did hit a level of support for me, 44.2750. I do think we may end up trying to pull back a little bit, which is going to be somewhere up around, my level of resistance is going to be somewhere up around, I'd say these 46 to 48.50s. And then above that, you can see a little bit of a higher level, 44.67, and then 44.77, 75 as areas of interest on the upside. So I do want to see if we can get that. We did get a nice bounce. I do think we're going to go up from here. We may pull back slightly to 27.50, but we may not either. So we'll see what happens. But with that, I'm going to hand it over to Wendy. She'll go ahead and give you some of the minor levels she has.
Good morning. Good morning. Such delicious price action from not only yesterday afternoon, but also last night. Oh, I got to share my screen so I can make sense to you guys. You see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So here's our playground. This was yesterday. I like to call this the stairway to heaven. Up, up, up she goes to here. I thought she was going to pull up here, but she made it here. Looking left, way left, you'll see why. But here's our peak. This is a little peak. Here's a peak. This is, if I was brave enough to pull an order and go to sleep, I would have, but I did it on sim and I shorted right here. Why did I short there? You see, this is the last peak, and it did bring it up to this little high, but didn't do any more damage for the bears, for the bulls. So the bears slammed them down all the way down here. Made a lot of sim points, big deal. But this is why I shorted, because this little area seemed to be meaningless for the bulls. Short it down. Now, here's our peak. Didn't hold it for what? This bounce to go up, up, up here. Did not, failed, rotated down. Here's our micro support on this peak right here. What happened? Below it, went below it, retested it, going down some more. Here's our other peak here. What happened? Was a failure for the bulls. Down she goes. Here's this peak here. Didn't eat, I mean, it tried to hold it, but you can see it was a failure. And down she goes some more, down, down, down. And here's our secondary support, which it hit perfectly, double bottom. And here's our main support right here. So this needs to hold for the retest of either this high or up here somewhere, this one or this one. So these are how these micro peaks can be your tour guide as to where she's going to go. So if you hit the short anytime last night, you're golden. And that's how they work. They work in between all the main levels, and they're beautiful. So that's my S&P for today, Dave. I'm going to hand it back to you for oil and gold.
All right, perfect. Okie dokie. So let's go ahead and move over into gold for you guys. You guys can see the gold chart, yeah?
Yep.
All right, cool. So for gold, I do have a level of resistance up above. We're looking to see if we climb into those 54 to 56s again. We are on the move up, so we'll see what happens. But level of support underneath 1747.3, and then below that 1745 to about 43.5. But we'll see if we get up to the resistance first and then come back down, or if we stall right here and come back down as well. So we'll see what happens. But I do got an area up above, which currently sitting there on a long from 1751.9. So we'll see what happens on this movement here. Moving over into oil for you guys. We do got a lot of bullish movement here on oil. We do got support. There is a micro level for oil kind of in between, right around these 75.20s. So we'll see if this continues higher, but this is a nice bullish run that we have so far on oil. If not, I got the pullback levels somewhere around 74.77 to about 74.66. That's going to be our areas of support. So we'll keep that in mind as the market opens up. But again, still bullish on crude oil. So I will be looking for a long if we get back into that area. But let's go ahead and prepare for the open team.